Clemens is swinging a high fly ball into right field and deep. This one back towards the wall. It is gone, a home run! Cody Clemens does it again!
From MLB.com, this is the Morning Lineup Podcast. I'm your host, Mandy Bell. Today is Thursday, May 15th, and yesterday we saw robberies and lasers, slams and comebacks, streaks extended and streaks snapped, clowns and balloon animals, all in one single night of baseball. We'll take a deeper look at all of this and more in under 10 minutes. Let's get to it. They didn't even enter yesterday with the longest active winning streak in the majors, yet here the Twins are today with the first 10-game winning streak of the season. This was a team that everyone counted out just a week into the year when they got off to a painfully slow start out of the gate. But hasn't history taught us anything? Last year in the first 20-ish games, they were about 7 games under 500 before they went on a 12-game winning streak. They once again were 7 games under 500 through the first 32 games of the year before enjoying a 10-game winning streak that has yet to end. And 2 of those wins came yesterday. In Game 1 of a doubleheader against the Orioles, Baltimore jumped out to a 3-0 lead, but after a solo homer by Brooks Lee, Christian Vazquez saved his first big swing of the year for the perfect moment.
0-1 to left center field, deep in the gap. Laureano turning, it is up and it is gone, a home run! Christian Vazquez puts the Twins on top.
The Twins ended up tacking on 2 more runs for a 6-3 win for their 9th straight victory. In Game 2, though, the winning streak was in jeopardy.
High in the air to right field, Cedric Mullins at the wall, grand slam!
The Twins had given themselves a comfortable 4-0 lead, but the Orioles seemed to steal all of the momentum with the Mullins slam, followed by a solo homer by Heston Kjerstad. But the baseball gods aren't ready to move on from Minnesota just yet. And if there was ever a time to hit your second career homer, this was it. Cody Clemens stepped to the plate with his father, Roger Clemens, in the stands. The Twins trailed by 1 in the 8th, and they had 2 runners on base. And then...
high fly ball, deep right field, get over that wall, and it's gone for Cody Clemens, and the Twins take the lead.
The Twins are the first team to enjoy a double-digit winning streak this season after their 8-6 victory over the Orioles. The Yankees-Mariners game was like a 3-act play. Act 1, Julio's revenge. 2 nights ago, Julio Rodriguez could only sit in the outfield looking at his glove in disgust. A fly ball from Trent Grisham soared to the center field warning track. As Rodriguez went to make the catch, the ball hit off the top of his glove and bounced over the wall, resulting in a homer. When Grisham sent a fly ball that was going to land in the first row of the outfield seats in the first inning on Wednesday, Rodriguez was not going to let the same thing happen again.
Up to Julio, he's given some ground, he's onto the track, he is at the wall, Julio, does he do it? Julio just took it back, no fly zone!
He pumped his fist and roared in center field after making the grab. He then proceeded to knock in 2 runs on a double to give the Mariners an early lead. All seemed to be working in Seattle's favor. But then, Act 2. The ghost of Goldschmidt passed. Paul Goldschmidt is in his 15th year of his major league career that began all the way back in 2011 when he got his first chance to pitch hit in that rookie year for Arizona. He blasted a homer. But in the near 2,000 games since then, he never hit a long ball coming off the bench. Until last night.
Goldie drives one down the left field line. Got carry and say goodbye. 1 pitch. And we got a tie ball game as Paul Goldschmidt off the bench as a pinch hitter to open up the 7th inning. It's tied at 2.
More than 5,000 days separated these 2 moments, but on Wednesday, that game-tying blast changed everything for the Yankees, which set up Act 3, the storybook ending. The hero always saves the day, right? Who other than Aaron Judge to swoop in and do what he does best, mash baseballs. An inning after Goldschmidt's game-tying solo shot, Judge added his own 444-foot homer that left his bat at 117.7 miles per hour, the hardest hit homer at T-Mobile Park in the StatCast era.
Swing and a drive, deep left field. Oh, he wasn't going home with that one. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees the lead in the 8th with a solo home run to left center. It's 3-2 Yankees.
It was enough to hand the Yankees a 3-2 win over the Mariners, and it's keeping Judge on a pretty pace. As of now, he's on pace to hit 56 homers and knock in 154 runs. Oh, and not to mention that he's still maintaining a .412 average. Are we sure he's human? Okay, I know we say this nearly every week, but this time, we mean it. We saw the catch of the year last night, and this one is going to be difficult to top. More after the break. Now, before we get into this ridiculous catch, let's start with the clown. Did you know that Red Sox manager Alex Cora's older brother Joey is the Tigers' third base coach? Well, when the younger Cora realized that these two teams would be going head-to-head on Joey's birthday, he knew he had to do something. On Tuesday night, he came up with the idea to have a clown with balloon animals on the field during batting practice to basically embarrass his no-nonsense older brother. But after the hijinks were over, the Red Sox continued the circus theme into the game with an acrobatic catch for the ages.
First pitch swinging, vaulted high and deep to right. Abreu's back at the track. Abreu, Rafaela combined to make the catch! Are you kidding? Off Abreu's glove and a basket catch from Cedon.
Oh my God. What a heads-up play and what a big break for the Red Sox.
Call it teamwork, call it an alley-oop, call it a two-man robbery, whatever it was so awesome. I've already watched it 20 times, and I'm not even close to being tired of it. Wilyer Abreu attempted to rob Kerry Carpenter of a homer all on his own, but as his arm stretched over the wall, the ball went in and out of his glove. However, as it came out, it flew back into play and right into the hands of center fielder Cedon Rafaela. At the time, the Red Sox were desperately trying to preserve the 5-5 tie score, but as we've learned this year, you cannot sleep on these pesky AL Central teams. The Tigers ended up walking it off in the bottom of the ninth for the second consecutive night to earn a 6-5 win.
Malloy, over second, down! Keep on celebrating, Gritty Tigers!
Elsewhere around baseball, as a surprise to no one, Shohei Ohtani did what he does best in the first inning against the A's.
There's a high drive to right field. Forget about it. Ohtani with a leadoff shot.
Hyun-Sung Kim hit his first MLB home run as the Dodgers went on to beat the A's 9-3. Remember how we said that the Twins didn't even have the longest active winning streak entering yesterday? That belonged to the Cardinals, who also had a doubleheader against the Phillies. St. Louis had won 9 in a row entering yesterday, but the Phillies ended that run with a 2-1 win in Game 1. At the same time, another streak came to a screeching halt as Kyle Schwarber's 47-game on-base streak was snapped. Then Game 2 turned into a hitting frenzy with 6 homers, 29 total hits, and 21 total runs. But it was the Cardinals who came out on top 14-7. Ketel Marte hit 2 homers in the D-backs' 8-7 win over the Giants. Xander Bogaerts hit a 3-run homer in the Padres' 5-1 win over the Angels. And for the rest of yesterday's scores, check out MLB.com. Later tonight, you can catch MLB.tv's free game of the day at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time as the Nationals take on the Braves. Or you can tune into MLB Network at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time to see if the Twins can keep their winning streak alive against the Orioles. That's all for today's morning lineup. Matt Monaghan will get you up to speed on all things baseball tomorrow. As always, please be sure to give us a rating and a review and share this episode with the baseball lovers in your life. Thanks for listening and have a great day.